You're walking down the street minding your own business when some kid in a black hat stops you.
Hey, are you Jewish?
Of course you are, look at you.
Wanna put on tefillin?
What are tefillin, and why is this guy asking strangers to put them on? Tefillin are two black boxes with leather straps. The boxes are also made out of leather, and they have inner compartments that contain handwritten scrolls. These scrolls have passages from the Shema and other verses that describe God's unity, the miracles he performed during the Exodus from Egypt, and his unique power to rule over the physical and spiritual worlds. These verses comprise some of the most important tenets of the Jewish faith. So the Torah, that's the 5 books of Moses, says to take these words and bind them to our arms and on our heads. That's what the cubes and straps are for. By strapping the tefillin to our physical body, we bring these spiritual concepts into our everyday lives, binding our minds, hearts, and deeds to the Almighty. Wearing tefillin is a mitzvah. Jewish men and boys over bar mitzvah age are commanded to put tefillin on pretty much every day, except Shabbat and certain holidays. Tefillin are ideally worn during morning prayers, but you can technically fulfill the mitzvah anytime during the day, until around when it gets dark. They might look intimidating, but strapping and wrapping only takes a couple minutes. Here's how it's done. The first box goes on the non-dominant arm, so if you're a righty, it's strapped to the left bicep, right next to the heart. Before tightening the knot, a special blessing is recited. The straps are then wound around the arm 7 times. The second box has a Hebrew letter shin on either side, and thin lines that divide the box into 4 sections. That's because inside the box, there are 4 compartments, one for each of the texts that we mentioned before. The head tefillin is placed like a crown, with the box resting just above the hairline. It's very important to make sure the box rests in the center of your head. They even make special mirrors and, believe it or not, smartphone apps that help you align and center the head tefillin. The last step is to wind the remaining strap of the arm tefillin around your middle finger. If you look closely, you'll notice that the straps and knots spell out one of God's holiest names. Well, we're really not supposed to say it out loud, but this is how it's spelled. It's a good idea to wear the tefillin for the whole morning prayer service, but if you're short on time, make sure you at least say the Shema before taking them off. The main reason we wear tefillin is because it's a mitzvah. Like all mitzvahs, it enables us to forge a unique bond with the Almighty and draws divine light into the world. The second reason we wear tefillin is to freak people out at the airport. In all seriousness, besides the fact that wearing tefillin is a commandment from God, it also carries a ton of symbolism and meaning. For example, the Talmud says that God actually wears tefillin as well, but his are a little different. Instead of scrolls that talk about how awesome God is, like in Are Tefillin, his tefillin contain verses about his love for the Jewish people and his desire to be connected to us in a meaningful way. Okay, now that we know what tefillin are, why is this kid asking me to put them on? And why won't he take no for an answer? Well, there are a few reasons, but let's start with the Lubavitcher Rebbe's tefillin campaign, which started just before the 6-Day War. He said that Jews everywhere, soldiers and civilians, religious and not, should commit to an extra mitzvah and bring a little more of that spiritual protection to the entire nation. While any one of the 613 mitzvahs can do that, tefillin has a unique protective quality. According to the Talmud, when Jewish men don tefillin, that holy name of God rests upon us, and our enemies are struck with fear. That's exactly what happened in 1967, when thousands of additional Jews took part in this mitzvah, and Israel won the war in just 6 days. But it's not only about international conflict. It's much bigger than that. True, tefillin causes our enemies to run away in fear, but it's not only our physical enemies, it's our spiritual ones as well. Tefillin can bring balance between the mind and heart and repel all forces of negativity in our lives. Tefillin is a quick way to change our lives as individuals and also the entire world at large. All it takes is some leather, some parchment, and a couple of minutes. So, want to put on tefillin?